Hello folks, this is Thamin of Grievance, putting a little information out there. We're very excited about the release of 2.5. Now keep in mind this is still a alpha build of Star Citizen, and yet what we do have is awesome. Right now there's been changes to the hangars, there's new things in there, as well as persistence as far as where you can place your ships inside the game instead of on the website. So we're just going to take a tour of the hangars and take a look at those spots, as well as explore a few bugs I've ran into already. So thank you, welcome here, and thanks for joining us. Alright, the first thing we're going to explore is you go into Star Citizen 2.5. There is a go to hangar option, but if you have more than one hangar and you haven't set it yet, go into options, and right away in game settings is the hangar, and you can choose which one you can have. As you can see, I have a few to choose from. We're going to go in reverse order. I'm going to start with the Self-Land, step up to the Air View, and then go to the Revel in York. So we're going to do Self-Land first. We'll go back, and we'll go into the hangar. Sure you want to go there? Yes. And we'll take a look at the Self-Land. Alright, so here we are loading into the Self-Land hangar. Kind of fades from black. As you can see, this still matches the style. It's still, so far as I've seen, one of the darkest hangars, with the exception that I don't have the asteroid one yet, so I don't know what that looks like yet. Bit of fog in here. Definitely a rough look compared to all the hangars. I haven't been in here much, so I still have to look around. So we can kind of see a way you can get into the electronic access there. We can see again it's got a control center up there, and elevators over on the sides to get up there, as well as quite more of a catwalk than I'm used to even in the Air View, which is my standard. Alright, so just to get a few things out of the way, I'm going to look around the floor here. As you see, there's no ships, but there we have an X vehicle, size 1 through 2, vehicle size 3, and I'm going to show you this. I don't have any size 3 vehicles, so I don't have a choice to put one on there. But this way I can go to the separate markings. Here I can put a size 1-2 vehicle or a size 4 vehicle. Now obviously if I put in a size 4 vehicle, I will not have room for the size 1s and 2s. So for now, we're going to plop down one of my ships. And it hasn't appeared. Why? Because I'm standing in the spot. As you back up, it will pop into place. You saw item block, there it forms, and there's my Hornet. Now, underneath there, you'll still find the spot where I can actually take it, and I can remove the Hornet, but you'll notice right next to it, that spot where I could put a size 4 is missing. I can't plop a Constellation down, which is my size 4, until I move the Hornet. Then I can go to here and I can plop a Constellation. Again, item blocked, go to the side, and bam, there's my Constellation. Takes up quite a bit of the Self-Land hangar. I'm going to see if I can get in there to underneath the ship and just to remove it again here. Just to get it out of the way. I'm trying to get used to this because I'm not usually in the Self-Land. There's an elevator bay there. Oh, here we go. More attach points. So this is a size 1 vehicle. I assume this would be more like a maybe Gray Cat or Dragonfly bike. Neither of which I have. Floor type 1 and 2. Alright, now you can also put decorations here, such as Cartual Prestige Series, which is currently attached to my Aero View, but I can pop it over here. And I grab that. As you see, there's the screen kind of blacks out. I've noticed that is a bug that's happened with some of these floor items, with this and with the model case. Now, there's a specific reason I grabbed the Cartual display case. I noticed when I set it down earlier, the X disappeared. Now I can't move it. So this particular piece does seem to be bugged. Everything else I've set down, you could still go over and you could see the floor panels and you could pop it off again. But with the Car2Owl, that does not happen. So make sure you set that where you want. If you do have a problem, need to move it, and you have another hangar, you can do what I did. I just pulled it out of the air view here. If I want to replace in the air view somewhere, I can go back there later. Otherwise, let's find another object. The display case. Again, there was black on the screen. That was not YouTube or anything. I've noticed that especially around this display case. See? So this thing is a little bugged. But you notice this one I put down, I can still see the base of it, remove it, and move on without it. So that's a little bit about how these hook points work. And I'll show you some more when I get to the others. Right now I'm just exploring down here because I see the catwalk goes way down. But there does not appear to be an elevator there, so I'm going to turn around. And there's the other side of the hangar here with its attached points also. Again, things are rated for different sizes, so like floor 3, I don't have anything that will fit. Oh, here we go. The box model Mustang Alpha. There's the box that the model comes in. So you can leave a little bit of clutter. The elevator seems to be on kind of opposite relative sides here. Alright, going up to the top of the Southland. You see things are a little different here because the display area I was in down there, and here's the elevator. And if you look across, they're reversed on the other side. Oh, here we go. Now, in the past, when I have ran around these hangars, I tried to leap over the gates, and I couldn't. In this game, in this instance, I found out there are places where you can get tossed off or run off, and I'll explore those later. So we seem to have a door to somewhere. Somewhere currently not appearing in this game. So this door does not work. Let's go over to the control area in the back. So we seem to have a few exits that do not currently work. There still is one down below. Here's the control center of the Southland hangar. Again, you can't really do anything with any of these controls yet. There are attach points. You can put posters up there, such as your Murray Cup poster, which I will take back, and your war bonds. So there are places still on the wall here. Oh, I missed an elevator. There's one back here as well. So this is probably the closest elevator between your control area up here and the elevator downstairs, which lead to the rest of ArcCorp and such. This elevator does not work. Alright, now that we've explored Southland, let's see how things look from one of the other hangar perspectives. Options. Now we are going to the hangar I've used most of the time, the Airview hangar, which used to be the old business hangar. Let's load that up now. And a new loading screen. Of course, I always enjoy a little change, a little new loading screen. Now we find ourselves loading into the Airview business hangar. This used to be a lot brighter. It's definitely gotten kind of dim, kind of foggy. Still bright colors though. Now when you walk into the Airview business hangar, there's the main elevators that would go to ArcCorp behind me. You see the electronic access simulator here. And again, we're going to walk on the launch pad and look up. You see the elevators right there that will get you across the control center. We'll head up there in a moment. And in both cases, you have to walk out to the sides. There isn't one in the back like there is in the Southland. Actually, before I get onto the hangar floor, let's go back here. This one, I believe, has more options, as you can see, stick points than the Southland did in the back. Here's a size 4 wall, so you can get trophy case. Type 2 wall, a towel rod. Oh, there we go. A towel. Now let's see. Type 2 floor. I'm looking too because the fish tank is out here somewhere too. Is that a type 3? Nope. The fish tank is actually pretty big. I thought it was a type 4. And maybe I'm... There we go. 4 through 5. There's my fish tank. There we go. And the fish have gotten smaller than they used to be. They used to be a lot larger than that. Alright. So that's an example of how you can decorate the back of your business hangar. We can find more attach points in the floor. This time, let's pull out the Mustang. Again, I have to move away far enough that the item's not blocked and it appears. So there's my Mustang. When you have a size 1 ship, you can place several of them. Now there would have been tags down here for a size 3 or a size 4. Once you have one size 1, they will all disappear and you will only see the tags for placing other size 1 through 2 vehicles. Oh, looks like you can get a size 3 in here with a size 1. Unfortunately, I don't have a size 3 vehicle. The Constellation jumps to a size 4, so you can't have that mixed in with my other ships. Not seeing any. There we go. So we're touring the AeroView hangar. We're out in the front, not a little beyond the first elevator. We did find some attach points out here. Now that we've explored the AeroView hangar and we found attach points out at the sides, such as the wall and the floor here, we're going to go over to the control center up there, and there's a nearby elevator to help us. But this is where I've also noticed a bug, so we're going to see if we can get that to run again. A shadow, there's me. So I'm going to show you this bug I found in the AeroView hangar. Because I'm going to walk over here up against the wall. And as I do that, it throws me off. No damage, I'm okay, but I've got to go back over here. No elevator yet, just a streaked glass window. But the elevator senses you're here and thumping on the glass, so it will come down to you. And next time we go up, we will not lean on the rail. There we go. They actually had a relative point like that in the last one. Now again, here's the AeroView hangar. Now if you look in the back, again, you've got attach points, surface, floor. Thought for a moment I saw one up there. You can put items on the desk here. You got the space globe. I could put the model Mustang box. So again, you can arrange a few things around your desk to make it rather homey and comfortable. You cannot actually use the desk yet. See, I point here, I'm just turning the space globe on and off. You've got 1 or 2 spaces, so I can still put the display case or the Car2All here again. Right now, the Car2All Prestige Series cannot be removed once you get into a spot unless you go to another hangar and move it. So you want to be careful about that one. We have more surface areas. We have another wall plaque. And while I'm showing you in the back top level of the AeroView hangar, again, another spot I found you can fall off. You can get back into here. Boom, there we are. And hey, we're going to fall. Again, no falling damage. It set us down nicely. So now here we are again. Options. Revel and York. Now let's go to our hangar. So here we are loading into the Revel and York hangar. Very bright, very well lit, no fog. ceiling fans running way up there. So this hangar is much more open, although much more kind of hospital environment sterile. If you go for that kind of thing. That's a different latching system. Ooh, watch yourself walking over that spot. Oh, and again, it looks like we have attach points outside here. I did not really check this in the other hangars, but it's safe to assume that they have something like that also. Whoa! Let me out! Again, I'm going to watch where I'm walking. Once again, we're looking at the floor. Rebel in York kind of helps you find the little spots a little better. The floor is kind of situated where you got pointers in certain areas. Here we go. Size 4 and a size 1. And very well lit. You'll also notice elevators in the front of the hangar, and I'll show you those in a moment. Now we're going to take this size 4 and we're going to drop the Constellation in here. Again, I'm going to get out of the way so we can let that load in. Bam! Just about landed on my head. Now remember, this took up most of the self-land hangar, but in the Rebel in York, it looks like you actually got a lot of space to spare in both the front and the back, and definitely space to spare from here to the ceiling. Now leaving the Constellation behind, which doesn't look so big when you put it in the Rebel in York hangar, we're going to go off to the elevators here, the back elevators. No destination to hit, you just walk in. By the way, I didn't show it, there are connection points back there by that main elevator along that wall. So again, you can set stuff there. And as you notice as we come up, you can set stuff here also. Wall attachments, the floor, again, this is your 3 and a 5, so I can put the fish tank up here, which is probably where I will keep it. This is kind of a good social area. Not the best though, and I'm going to show you that in a moment. Again, you've got other spaces here where you can put floor items and entertainment. I'm sure there's a wall plaque area over here, yeah. Now this opened up. Now of all the control areas, look how open and cozy this is. You've got a garden with plants, more attach points back here, attach points on here. Let's go ahead and put our space globe down. There we go. Again, the back doors don't open yet. Eventually this is going to open to extra rooms on your hangar. But look at that. Plants inside pipes. You already notice I have a plaque up here as I've already been in here. My Murray Cup poster might go over there. More table slots. More front slots. Size 2 floor here. Alright. We go out the other door again. We've got this thing. Size 3 floor, type 2, type wall, size 2, wall, size 2, floor 2, and here you can kind of see down to my ship and how small the Constellation looks in the Rebel in York hangar. But I'll show you the next thing that amazed me. This hangar compared to the others is when I looked up and realized where the front elevators go. And let's go check that out next, after we wait for the elevator. So we're going to run to the front of the hangar. Now if you ever thought the self-land of the air view would get you out of breath, the Rebel in York even more so. Running, 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 running. Now this definitely makes the Rebel in York seem worth it. Both the other hangars have a control area. You're probably more likely lounging with crew members in the bottom of the hangar, but when you have the Rebel in York, you can entertain in style. Look at the lobby up here. Look at that space. And that isn't even half of it. You've got all this space up here, chairs and everything. And then when you look over here, you realize you've got an area down there and an area over there that you can sit in also. Again, plants all over, attach points all over. You could really clutter this place if you wanted. Ooh, what should we do here? I know. This is probably where I'd actually want to put my trophy case. Or my plant shelf. Who knows? We'll figure it out later. Look at that. Trees. A sitting area. Again, attachments on the table. And plants inside the table. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got for attachments back here. The floor. The floor. I had to check, see if there was anything on the wall. Got another desk area here with several attachments. There we go. Wall size 2, wall size 2. Again, lots of attachments in the Revel in York hangar. Then this thing. Whatever that thing is part of the hangar. Again, wall attachments here. Table artwork. Oh, look at that. A little meditation table. You got rocks under the table surface. Another plant. Let's go all the way down here. Again, we're looking for more attachments. And there are several around this hangar. Look at the bright wall. Oh my goodness, that's very Matrix-like right there, isn't it? Again, this is the Revel in York hangar. I don't see attachment points here, which kind of surprises me. There we go. So a little lack of attachment points down here, but you still haven't. You've got the main lobby up here. You've got sitting lobby port and sitting lobby starboard over there. Again, down there is the constellation, so that gives you an idea of the size of this place. Several attachments over here on the glass. And the sitting area back here, which also has areas on the table, areas back here. You can attach drinks already there. Now the other thing I can show you with the Revel in York, I'm not going to go over there, I figure it's a copy, is I'm going to take you over here, and this is another area which I was able to fall off the railing. In fact, right here I bet I can do it easily. Again, drifting down to a soft landing from up there. Alright folks, well, I wish I could show you the asteroid hangar, but I don't have it. Hopefully you like this tour. After seeing all 3 hangars, I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the Revel in York. Check out Grievance Gaming on YouTube. Check us out, the Grievance Organization, if you have any interest in this. We're really excited 2.5. We're glad to show you the hangars and all the new stuff. We will see you in the verse.